Back in the room.
Hello, everybody.
Good evening.
We did a countdown.
Yeah, just because we feel like we just want to get everyone in. You know, it's our first one back with a guest. So yeah, we're with the lovely Sam sells stuff. We've been rehearsing.
Indeed.
So we do before we introduce Sam's sells stuff. We hope everyone is doing well. If anyone is new here, we are Jack and Emily. We're the Global Thrifters.
Are we?
We are, and yeah, we're here on our Thursday Thrifter Talks. We do this weekly at 8 p.m.
It's quite nice you do it in the intro.
Thanks. I've been here the whole time. Just to let me speak. So yeah, and we're here. We're joined by the lovely Sam's sells stuff.
Right,
I thought you was with me on that one.
Okay, so yeah, if you don't know Sam. Oh,
please, yeah, we have noticed there's a slight, screen glitch, but it means nothing. It means nothing.
We're going to power through it. I'm just trying to teleport there.
Yeah. We want to be.
On the sofa.
Yes,
I'm just trying
exactly.
To get there.
Yes, there's always space here. So for anyone that doesn't know you, Sam, please introduce yourself and let us know who you are.
Well, hello, my name's Sam, and I sell stuff on the internet. That's it, basically.
That is perfect.
That's my job.
Perfect.
That is
perfect.
He's even wearing the merch. You know what I mean? I feel like we're slacking.
And he's got his orange ball.
He's got a nice orange salt lamp. You know,
theme.
Orange Wally.
Yeah.
Wally.
Yellow Wally. Is that for sale? Did you keep it?
I need to fix it.
Okay.
Some weird things.
Fair.
So if anyone's confused, while we're here,
probably people haven't even noticed, but we're not in our usual spot where we
on the hippie
sofa.
Yeah.
So it's too cold in the conservatory, basically. So we've sat here right now, and there's boxes on the sofa. So we thought we'd just sit here for a little casual chats with our good mate Sam. So say a few hellos in the chat. If M's mouse works,
yes,
it does.
We've got Jason in. Boo.
Boo you.
We've got Leanne in. We've got Richard. Hello, Richard. Good evening, everyone. I hope you're all well and sales are booming. Great to see SSS
on TTT. But yeah, good to see Richard.
We got Hannah.
And blessing as well.
Hello, Hannah. Hello, Mark. Hello, Keely. Hello,
Mark's
Aaron.
got a proper beard, isn't he? Get that photo back up.
It's a good one, isn't it?
That is a good beard. Yeah,
Have you never noticed that?
No, I've never noticed that. That's a strong beard.
And then
is it cow? I'm sorry. I'm doing my best.
But yeah, welcome.
Yeah. I don't know how you pronounce it, but Sam, have a go. How do you pronounce that?
Cow.
Please let us know how to pronounce it, because anyway, I would like to be able to say your name properly, of course. But I appreciate you. I've seen your comments in that as well, so appreciate you in.
We got the Batcave. We've got Phil. We've got Louise. We've got Chris. We've got Rickster.
Who's he?
And we got Jess in,
hey,
who's also playing Animal Crossing.
Oh,
nice.
Priorities.
Nice. Where are we? We've got Lomi in. We've got Stacey. Who's Stacey?
That's Stacey. Was that different Stacey? No.
Stacey.
That is Stacey either way. Hello.
We got Mike. We got Rob. I don't want to.
Good few faces in. Glad to. Ricky, I mean.
Who?
Yeah.
Gang.
Has Ricky got a beard? I hadn't noticed. Has he got a beard?
He's got a lovely package on the way.
I'm not commenting on Ricky's package. But it makes up for seeing the hat. Yeah, I wear a hat all the time, dude. But I don't have the beard to make up for it.
We've got Tommy in. Hello, Tommy. I'm here
Tommy.
because the here said I should be.
Oh, wow.
Welcome.
We've got a lot of love for us here, so yeah, appreciate it. Hope you're all well across the pond.
So we've got Nigel in.
America, isn't he? Yeah. Hope it's all well over there.
Nigel, hey guys, how are we doing? How are you doing, Sam? How you doing?
How you doing?
How are you?
Good.
Everything.
Good. Yeah, all is well over here.
Right, I'm just going to go through the chat. I'm going to lose it. We've got Mr. Young, Mr. R. Young.
Mr. R. Young, hello.
We got John in.
Thank you very much, John. I appreciate that, dude.
Well deserved.
You're too kind.
We've got Simon. We've got Daz. Where are we?
Hello. Good to see a few of the usual faces. A few new faces as well.
There we go. First try was bang on. Sounds like core.
Core. Oh, cool.
Nice.
Well, there we go. I appreciate you clarifying that. Otherwise, I'll butcher it every week or whenever. You know what I mean? Like,
If you're Stacey, no, it's just one of our friends, Stacey.
he's only just. Yeah. Stacey's just realised how to comment yesterday. So when I see a Stacey, I'm expecting it's Stacey. But we appreciate you in. Thank you so much.
Tommy said, "How is Sam morphing on demand?" Like,
yeah, in a minute he will just appear here. He'll go up and come down.
Oh, and I missed someone. We got Mr. Sprout.
Hey, Mr. Sprout, aka Brussels, according to Ricky. So yeah, a lot of love. I feel like he is a multi-morpher. It should be Sam multi-morpher. But yeah. So how's sales been, Sam?
Oh yeah, pretty good. Today, what are we at today? 700 and something? 780? Yeah, big day today. But a lot of that is online and retail arbitrage, so making a lot less margin on it, but it's easy. It's sealed. Get it in, take pictures, get it out. Definitely. And a lot of it is sold within 3-4 days of getting it listed. So
that's awesome. That's
awesome.
Awesome.
Happy with that. Yeah. Yes.
And
how about you?
It's hard to source at the moment, obviously, for people. So if you can get the RA, any money is good money. You know what I mean? Profit is profit.
Dollar bill, y'all.
Are you American? That's 2 American accents now.
Sorry.
But yeah, no. Go on.
It's not like I don't have a massive death pile full of stock anyway, but new stock is always the fun stock, isn't it?
Yeah, new stock.
Got the blinkers on, just ignore it.
Exactly.
It's a different room now, so I don't even need to look at it. All the unlisted stuff. It's just
close the door.
To be fair, we're back on track.
We've made a dent in it, definitely. It's nice. Like I pulled out a box the other day, and I forgot we even had it. I forgot buying something. You know what I mean? And you pick up and go, "This is awesome. I'd buy this." Then I realised, oh no, I did buy it. That's why I bought it. You know, it's ours. We own it.
And then you just forget about it.
Need to get it listed, and it's nice because you get stuff listed. Like you get new stuff that you found again listed, and then like some of the old stuff sells. So yeah, that's awesome.
It's like you're getting that buying feeling all over again, rediscovering it. Getting a double hit.
I am looking forward to getting back out to the car boots, as I'm sure everyone is, no doubt. You know, really getting out. When it's safe to do
charity shops, and we don't usually buy much.
No, we don't. But like, I would go to a charity shop now, obviously. But yeah, a nice field full of cars and a nice sunny day.
Well, not too sunny.
No, not now, because Sam's got to get that factor 50 out. So.
Exactly. I prefer the winter ones. It's all pitch black. I've got a torch.
Love it.
Yeah, to be fair, I quite like when the sun comes up. You've arrived at night, in darkness, in the darkness.
Sometimes we used to park at night.
Yeah, 100%.
We used to wait we used to get there at like 2 or 3, sleep in the van.
We did for ourselves, for our local one year before last. We used to have a spot next to the burger van, and we got to a point where we're like, we've got to get there early because if someone takes my spot, I won't be happy. we were them people, but we were doing very well every week. You know what I mean? So it's like it was worth the effort. Yeah, I do miss that. It hasn't been on since the pandemic sort of thing. So
Stacey says she misses Jumble Trails too.
Yes, we've done more this year just gone than we've ever had.
The first time, really?
Was it? I think we've done one. I think Milton one was on 1 year before, but yeah, majority was. Have you ever done Jumble Trail, Sam?
No, because I'm still relatively new. I say relatively new to the whole thing, but I started because of the pandemic, basically. So I'd gone to boot sales when I was young with my parents, sold at them, bought them, etc., and had fun, but had never done anything sort of reselling related. So I'm quite.
So you got all that to look forward to.
Definitely. And the Jumble Trails themselves, like they're awesome. Like I know they have that American feel to them.
Yard sales, sort of
and they I know in America and I'm sure Tommy could clarify, like they do them every week in different places. Obviously, you can drive around and find them in the ads or whatever. Yeah. Whereas the Jumble Trails, because it's like a one-off event,
like in a town,
and like
we had one in an estate, haven't we?
Yeah. And we had one where it was like 70 houses on this map. 70.
Wow,
like
that's good.
How good? We didn't get round them all, obviously, but like Well, we can always fit more in the van.
We used to cheat, didn't we? People would be like, "Nice little stroll." You're like,
family walk around, see what you find, and we'll just drive. You just got to drive there, but
yeah, lots of fun.
So we
got Carlin. Hello, Carl.
Carl.
We've got Robin Hood.
Hey, Matt.
We've got Jack Resells. Good evening, guys. I hope you're well too. And we've got Jane in. Putting the man.
The man put friend. Oh, okay. Nice. Oh, nice. Okay.
quarantine corner.
Yeah. I mean,
48 hours.
yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Chuck it. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Right, shall we
do a little show and tell? We haven't done one this year because obviously we said it ourselves last time. Have you got 3 items, Sam, or do we need to do it?
I've got 3 items.
You do have 3 items. Okay.
A star?
Yeah, you're doing well in class so far. We can give you a gold star. Should we start with your latest pickup? Now, we know it's obviously difficult to source at the moment, but maybe you have something to show.
I do. This was in one of my latest videos. It is a special edition Nintendo 3DS
Nice.
Legend of Zelda 25th anniversary.
Oh, awesome.
Rubbish games. Excellent. Was £35, but also I dropped it. It came with Pokemon Black, which is now
on the floor.
It glitched as well.
Yeah, it's nice. It
right there.
It had a lovely little glitch.
Yeah, well,
I'll,
it's got Pokemon
I'll get it
Black
for you. I'll pick it up. It's fine. Yeah.
I got it. Cheers. There we go. But
yeah.
that Pokemon Black will cover the cost, or near enough all of the cost, 25 to 30, and this should fetch 80 on its own.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's one of the limited edition ones. So
yeah.
It was only 5-10 minutes up the road, so can't go wrong with that.
No, definitely.
Nice.
We haven't found much on. We don't look that often, but like the whole Facebook Marketplace, Gumtree.
I think if we didn't have such a backlog, then we would.
We may spend more. I know some people are like not desperate for stuff. Well, some people might be, but like some people are like, oh, I'm really running low. So they need to look more often. Where ours is sort of just like a little browse. And they're like, should we go buy it, or it is quite a deal? Go on, we'll go buy it. That sort of thing. You know what I mean?
I think it needs to be a habit thing. Absolutely, the Facebook Marketplace finding stuff. Every 5 items I list, I then refresh Facebook Marketplace, and everyone asks like, deals are always gone in my area. There's nothing good, and that's because they've gone within 5 minutes.
Yeah, totally.
You need to be refreshed to find it on Facebook, definitely, because the search alerts don't work. They notify you 15 minutes after it's gone live, and someone's already bought it at that point.
Exactly.
No, 100%. Yeah, it is a bit like the Wild West, and it's a bit rough out there, but you can find some bargains, and if you're quick enough. But no, awesome. Right, ours.
It's actually from Facebook, but it wasn't. We didn't buy it.
Well, no, it was free. Like, I'm not gonna.
So basically, in our city, they've got like a
free cycle. People have free cycle, that sort of thing. And someone said they were throwing this out. It is a whole bag of Disney Tussums. I think is that how you pronounce them? I have no idea. Tussum.
They've all got their labels on. So.
Yeah, nice.
And there's a few in there. Like
we were going to separate them. I think some.
We've been a bit lazy.
The Wally and Eva, like you might get. Yeah, £20 auction.
We've done. There's 48 in there, and we've done a 20. We've done a £20 auction, and we're just gonna, if someone gets it for one bid and they win it for £20, happy days. They can have a bargain. But you never know. Some people might fight over it and it go for more. I know they're about £3 new each. I think 3 to 5. It says on the tag. So
there we go.
if you get £1 each, I'll be laughing. But it was free. The lady was more than happy. She left it outside. Yeah, she left them in a black bag outside the house, and I did look a bit dodgy. I didn't knock the door or anything. She just said they're outside the house. A white van pulls up, black bag in the back of the van. We drove off.
Well, I had that with a free pickup for the Amazon challenge that I started. It was a load of Lego that they'd left outside, but they were like, "Yeah, it's in a tub. Leave it's outside." And the neighbours were just coming out the house as I was walking down to pick this up. I'm like, "Oh, I've dropped the mic. I have requested this from them. I swear." I'm not feeling this.
Brilliant.
Oh,
so before we go on to the next thing, we're going to go to Dawn's question of the week. I don't know what she's going to ask you. Good evening, everyone. Hello, Sam. Sorry I'm late. My question of the week. I think you are fairly new to reselling, so I was wondering, what did you, I guess that means, do before? Yeah. And do you ever see yourself going back?
You're wondering what you did before.
Hello, Dawn. Thank you for your question. So I was a retail slave before reselling. No, I was a retail slave driver. I was a manager in retail before reselling. So I was in car phone warehouse as a store manager for 3.5, 4 years, and then Tesco phone shops and grocery managing before that. Before I dropped out of uni studying accounting and finance because I hated it. But then worked my way up through retail, and some very good money, but committed to some stupid hours. My last store was Canterbury, which from where I am is 2 hours each way for my commute. But did it because it was a good opportunity. And would I ever go back? No, I absolutely wouldn't. Before I started reselling, I didn't value the time that I had with Hannah, with free time in general, not having to get up at 5 every morning and only having to do that on a Sunday now.
But you do it because you want to.
Yes, exactly. Not because I have to. Like, yes, the money was great, but I wouldn't go back and trade that time for the money now. It would be a case of if I was forced to, then I would go back.
Of course.
Yeah.
The only reason why I would voluntarily go back would be to be what we were talking about before we went live, the mortgage side of things. If I did that, got a job for 6 months, applied for a mortgage, and then left, I would do potentially that, because we've got to wait a couple of years, but it would have to be the right thing and have to fit in around reselling, because this is what I want to grow YouTube, just and enjoy it. But weekends, Christmas, all of that, not working in retail, this Christmas just gone was the first one, as weird as it was the first one that I spent all of it off and chose what hours I worked and turned the shop off on the 23rd and didn't put it on until the 1st and just chilled out. Never had that. Like, it
in control.
It would have been working Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, like without a fail. So would not go back at all. Excellent question, Dawn. 10 out of 10.
Excellent answer.
Yeah. No, if anyone who doesn't know, Dawn is Em's mum, and she has a question of the week every week. And Aaron, you didn't miss it. If you're still here, you just got it.
Brilliant. Libra Heart.
No, sorry. Tommy replied regarding the yard sales, because I said, obviously in America you could have them every week, dotted around and that. So depending where, there can be hundreds of yard garage estate sales daily on Thursday to Sunday. Just depends on population. I live in a tiny state, maybe 50 to 70 a month. That's still awesome. Yeah. Still awesome, 100%, mate. And then your thrift stores, your Goodwills and them sort of things, they're massive. It's like Asda, it's like going to Tesco. So
I can't wait to go.
We can't wait to do. We're going to 100% do a buying road trip, basically.
Nice.
100%. So now, awesome.
Libra Heart says, love watching your videos. Thank you. We are now selling.
Sorry, I read that was selling off our kids. Sorry. I didn't. Sorry, go on.
We are now selling off all of our kids' items, 1995 onwards. Also, do you think the TY beanies will be making a comeback? We have loads of 1995 immaculate. This was mentioned in George Ross's.
When he was on the radio, I personally, I think quite a few resellers
would stay clear.
Yeah, well, they've got them.
I know they've got them. I know, but I'm just saying we would.
We don't personally buy them. I think a few people are probably the same boat as us. They don't buy them.
Yeah.
Some are really rare. I don't know if it's like the Lady Di ones.
There we go. That's a good. Carl's just said TY plush are not worth much nowadays, but if you have any He-Man Pokemon cards.
I thought you meant. Yeah. Certain ones, if you do your research, the TY plush, some may be worth it, but on the whole, I don't think so. I think there's a sort of running thing where like people thought TY beanies may be like a big collectible thing, but hopefully you do sell them and earn some money.
You have to let us know what you want.
With something like that, I think in 1995, that's people are 25, 26 now. Maybe when they're pushing into their 30s, 40s, they might come back into fashion a little bit because people have more disposable income and might want to buy their childhood, their youth a little bit more, kind of like Pokemon is at the moment. With its 20th anniversary. So
very true.
Potentially.
Yeah, definitely. But it depends if you want to sit on them or sell them now. Like I said, go through them. See, maybe a rare one or two in there. Otherwise, you could bundle them up. But yeah, fingers crossed it all goes well for you.
Definitely.
Hey, Richard.
Hope you're doing well, dude. I think we missed your live earlier, but I saw you were live. So yeah, hopefully you're feeling better.
All well and good.
We got Bailey in.
Hey, Bailey.
Where are we?
What's Woo58 got a question there? Do they still have jumbo sales in church halls in the UK? If so, where do you get to hear about them? Yeah, like old school tabletop sales. Yeah, like you do get them in like community centres, church halls, like you said. But for us personally, it's very rare you find something good. Like I don't know about you, Sam, if you've ever been to an old school sort of school fates or even like a tabletop sale. But
I have.
there's a lot of old ladies queuing outside, isn't it? And then you go inside and it's sort of like a hamper and some sewing stuff, which sewing stuff can sell. Don't get me wrong, but like, you know what I mean? Like, it's not.
We used to go so many times. It used to be the same women,
and
they used to like
around town.
If they were later, they'd be like, "Oh, I'm just going to go talk to my friend," and like push in the queue. You're like,
but place to hear about them these days, like Facebook groups and that sort of thing.
Even to be fair, we used to hear about tabletop sales in the paper still.
In the paper, you do see
not that we buy it ourselves, but we
just have a little scroll. Oh, also going on there. but yeah, they're not great for us personally, anyway. So
we've got a new name in the chat. We've got Russell. Hi, everyone from California. Welcome.
California, awesome. I bet your weather's better there than it is here.
Well and truly global thrifters.
Wow.
We've got lovely Gina in. Hello, Gina.
Hey,
how you doing? Where are we? And then we'll go on to the second one.
Yes. We're doing a show and tell. Sam, do you have your most recent sale to hand?
Nothing interesting, unfortunately, this one. Just a copy of Grand Theft Auto 4 on the Xbox 360. Went for $7.99 all in with its map. Just a bog standard one for me, nothing special, but it pays the bills. If I can sell 10 of these a day, it all adds up, especially 100%. When they come in massive bundles. I think that one came in an eBay snipe, that big £60 Xbox bundle that was worth $250.
Nice.
Something along those lines. Yeah, I was really happy with that.
Good little snipe, aren't you? We never do.
We don't look on eBay to.
Well, we do look, but then
no, look on eBay to snipe.
I do. Look, I'm not very.
You got Bay Crazy, don't you? As well,
well, that's where I got that from, Bay Crazy. So it was a local collection that someone had put on auction, starting at something like £12-13. I messaged them what buy it now, what they want. We settled on 60. It's easy to do when you've got one eBay up on one and another eBay up, and you're just adding up all the games that are in there. Yeah, definitely. In the middle. Yeah.
I can't believe it's only worth £8. I thought that was a £10 game all day long.
Yeah, the case is a bit bad.
It fluctuates, doesn't it? It does fluctuate.
So we got LB Retro in. Hello, guys. How you doing?
Hey, guys.
Real.
Hello. Right, so ours, I put it in the group chat earlier.
Cool.
Our recent sale is something that was going to be our sticky item, which is obviously the third item we're coming to. Now, Ricky's idea of what they're going to be used for, I'm not going to...
What?
I'm not. Yeah, I don't know.
Ricky Lee.
I don't know, but they are actually signal paddles. Might be American actually. I need to check the eBay listing, but we got £25 for them. One is damaged. I think they're life craft.
Cricket?
They came.
Yeah, mini cricket.
Oh my god! Can't take you two anywhere. Just so I don't get it wrong, so I know what I'm like. Military aircraft life draft signal paddles.
1953,
exactly. Yeah. Vanderman.
German, isn't it?
You could just use them in car boots when one of you found a gem, you whack it up in the air, the other one brings over the camera.
But yeah, we paid. I think we paid £30 for this. I'm guessing at my numbers now, but £30 for this and a. The helmets where it's got like the what is
aviator
it?
Sort of.
It has like the sort of
It was a long time ago.
It's ages ago. It has the ear muffs in it, and then like the hard plates, the plates in it.
Knowledge.
That's
the technical term.
Yeah. But we sold that for like £60 anyway, so we made our money. So but we've had this since the summer. And it was going to be our sticky item, and then it's sold. How mad is that? So very strange, but happy to see it sell.
Definitely. That sounds like Yoda then, doesn't
it?
So I'll say a few more hellos, and then we'll go to the third one. Fat Dad's online. Hello, dude. How you doing? And we've got a question for Sam. There we go. Is that Dreamcast sealed as the box looks mint?
Yeah, it's unfortunately not sealed, but I'm pretty confident it's never been used. All the inserts are there, all the plastic, everything is beautiful. It's in a box protector, that's why it looks all nice and shiny, but I picked that up for some ridiculous amount, like £30. Not listed it. It's going to be a hold, wait for an anniversary and probably sell it then. But Dreamcasts are notoriously damageable, breakable, and they fade as well. Like they go yellow because people use them, but it is immaculate in the box. So it's just a decorative piece at the moment, and I'm
minty
sure
fresh.
Minty fresh.
Yeah, nice. Where are you? I don't know.
Far North Life.
Nice.
Hello, another new name. Where are y'all from? We're from Portsmouth, us. And where are you from, Sam?
Yeah, South Coast. We are
70, 80 miles to the right of you.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah, closest big place is Brighton or Eastbourne, some little village about 15 miles away from there. Sussex.
keeps it on the down low.
Yeah,
He don't want to. Yeah.
So yeah, if you're not from England, we're South Coast England.
Yes. Otherwise, yeah. Portsmouth.
Pompey.
Oh dear. I'm surprised anyone watches. To be fair.
Jess says, question for Sam. You mostly sell games and toys. Do you think you'll diversify and branch out on? Right, you can answer this, Sam, but Jess has stole one of our questions.
Yeah, that was one of our questions for later, Jess. Thanks for that.
Answer it now.
Scrap that one off.
Take mine if you like, obviously. Come on, there we go. So, yes, I will diversify. Games, toys is what I just knew about from being a bit of a geek. So start with stuff that you know stuff about and grow from there. Obviously, the chances of picking up more and new stuff when boot fairs and charity shops are closed is difficult, but the aim for this year is when boot fairs are all back on and charity shops are open is try and pick up something new every week, and I consume as much knowledge as possible by watching other channels that don't do gaming stuff, just so that I can keep an eye out. At the moment, as I say, I've done a lot of online arbitrage to trying to diversify my income that way and not just rely on gaming bundles. But yeah, absolutely want to diversify because at the moment gaming is spiked because of the lockdown, the whole situation. So that will go down in the future, and there will still obviously be demand, but I need to be able to look at any stall and try and be able to buy something from it, as opposed to whizzing past. Have they got a game? Have they got a console?
Like tunnel vision.
Yeah,
definitely.
which is easily done.
Next one. Yeah.
It's like going into a charity shop and thinking, I mean, just generally, like, I'm not going to look at the clothes because I don't buy clothes. I'm going to go straight to the toys, video games, or like, I don't know, pottery or whatever. Whereas there could
pottery.
Pottery.
You can say it like how you say Harry Potter.
Potter. All right. Don't need to.
Pottery.
No. All right.
Harry Pottery.
Shall I just leave? Do you want you two just have a little chat, you two? So anyway, you could easily miss something, something worth more than what you're hoping to find in the game section, or that sort of thing. You know what I mean? So I think we all want to be able to find some gems in all areas.
Yes.
Thank you. I know. Yeah.
We got Tracy in. Thumbs up for free. Oh, thank you, Tracy.
Very kind, Tracy.
And thanks for popping in. And we've got your mother. We've got double mummy.
Hello, Mum. Hope you're well.
Bailey's being rude, saying kinky presents for Valentine's.
What then?
Carl's saying a bit of
They could be. They could be. You know what I mean?
Oh, Mr. Sprout. Sorry, Brussels. Yes. No, we haven't got a new sofa. We said it at the beginning, but basically it's very cold in the conservatory. And
you can see our breath.
I don't want
to. Yeah.
So just for 1 week only, we're just
just for this week. And we got some boxes of stuff on the sofa in there, so we thought we'd just pop up. But Sam's setup looks much better than we do. Ours is slapdash.
Just winging it.
Sam's looks proper.
Right, do you want to? Should we go on to our third thing?
Yes. So the last thing, so something that's a bit sticky, Sam, and this is not physically sticky. I had to clarify this earlier. Something that is
the item.
Good. I'm glad to hear. Something that's stuck around for a while. Probably maybe the oldest thing on your shop, or something that's you've had for a while, and something that hasn't sold. What is it? Is that Dory? Z can relate to this.
A Dory mug that I must have picked up on my literal first car boot for £1 that I thought that's got to be worth more than £1.
Yeah.
And I think it's like it was up for 20 and then 15. I think it's a tenner plus postage at the moment, but this Dory mug just sits on top of my stock, mugging me off, just looking at me.
So how much is it? Sorry, how much is it?
I think it's only a tenner.
It's a tenner.
Yeah.
I mean,
tenner plus postage.
Plus postage.
If anyone wants a Dory mug,
but, if you want to make Sam's day, make him an offer. He might take it.
Probably will take it.
Yeah, a tenner all in. We'll do a special. I'm selling it for him now.
Get it on.
If anyone, I'm surprised he remembered what he paid for it. Dory jokes. Oh, don't worry. That's fine.
I
know. Yeah, I know. But
swiftly moving on.
Swiftly. Ours is is Dory.
Yes, so my item is Dory.
Yeah.
See, did the same joke. Forgot. Come on.
I I didn't.
I'm feeling a bit dumb, Bo.
Ah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. So yeah, this
again.
what?
Damn, Daniel.
Damn, Dumbo. Right, flying Dumbo. So we bought this with a Lord of the Rings box set, not DVD box set, a box of toys. Sorry, for about £10 all in. Back in the summer.
So I think it's like
we sold.
Sorry.
We sold the Lord of the Rings for about 25. So we paid. We made our money back. And then this is just stuck around.
So it's like a mobile, isn't it?
Yeah, so it flies. I think you like put it on the ceiling and it just flies around a kid's room, that sort of thing. I think same as you. I think we had it out for like 20, dropped to 15. Now it's like 10. But I would do. No, definitely not. Definitely not. But I would do 10 all in. If someone wants this in the chat right now, you PayPal me £10. I'll send this to you. So
there you go.
Yeah, but
double Disney deal.
A bit of Disney deals. But yeah, these are our sticky items, guys. We only do this weekly to try and sell them.
Oh, that's why you told me to pick a valuable one.
Yeah, I said pick something good.
We got Budget the Sturgeon. Hello, how you doing?
Hello.
She's mugging you off, Becky.
Scared pottery.
But no, hello, Becky. How you doing? Hope you're doing good.
Had to dip, dad life. What I miss. Sam still has clothes on, fuming. Yeah, he's not got in the bath yet, Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh.
Right, where are we?
Is that water?
No.
Is it this side?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Right, shall we go on to our questions?
We can do. So
I'm ready.
Right there, sorry.
Sorry, guys. We'll just
have a little break.
Little drink. Okay, I'm going to butcher your name as well. I'm really sorry, but Dhruva Singh. Nice to have you in this evening. Appreciate that.
I don't know.
So yeah, Sam, we've got some questions for you, bud. Now, if anyone's not been here before, we like to grill our guests with 10 lovely questions. They used to be called 10.
I burn easy.
This is true. Have you got your factor 50?
We're gonna go for it. I'm going in.
They were called Quickfire Questions. Then we realised the questions weren't quick, and we used to like to get some info out of our guests and have a nice chat, and yeah, to learn more about them. But before we go on to this, actually, we're just going to say, guys, if you haven't already, we're getting Sam to 1K. Not this evening because we're realistic, but we are getting Sam to 1K. And there's a few people who are pushing. Everyone's behind Sam, but Ricky, James, John, we're all pushing for Sam to get to 1K. So please, if you don't do anything else this evening,
sorry,
what?
Yeah,
what's that?
No, I'm just saying. I think everyone's taking the mickey here.
Quick fire. Yeah, all right, Aaron. Yeah, we've clarified. They're not reasonably paced fire questions. Yeah, all right. But yeah, please go, Sam. What subs you on?
806.
805.
Yeah, so there's 71 in the chat.
Yeah, guys, if you're not already,
the link is in the description.
Yeah, go hit that sub button. As you can tell, he's an awesome guy. He's not putting it on. This is Sam. This is how he is. Like,
I promise to bring you mediocre content almost every other day. That is my
media ochre. Media, like it's media. Come on.
No, just poor quality.
No, wow. But no. Honestly, Sam, you've got an awesome channel, and we enjoy watching your videos. So yeah, do definitely go sub. Because I don't know, Sam, why did you not play Among Us?
I tried once.
I remember you once.
Yeah, and it didn't work. I tried joining for half an hour, and it didn't work.
Oh, I do remember. Yeah.
Booting me out, and then I went to bed.
Among Us.
I was going to say we actually need to play it to be able to, for other people to play. Because I haven't played in ages. We missed it the other day. So let's go.
There we go. George has just subbed.
Thanks, George.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely go.
Cowboy Dom says subbed earlier this week.
Yeah, definitely go. Definitely worth a check out.
There we go. Right.
But do come back to the stream after.
There's a couple of questions in the chat. We're going to do a few questions on ours first.
Yes. So Sam, what's your favourite thing to smell on the internet? I meant sell on the internet.
My favourite thing to smell on the internet. Sell on the internet.
Yeah. So basically, what are your favourite? If you had to name 3 things, that you would love to sell.
It's got to be something gaming related, I would imagine, considering what's around me.
Yeah,
I think it's more like the memorabilia associated with it as opposed to the game titles, although finding a nice Bolo title is always nice, obviously. But one of those was like a big Halo, a Halo helmet that came out with one of the Halo games on the Xbox 360, like the Legendary editions. That was a fantastic score, and one of the ones that you put up very high because you want to keep it yourself. But I like stuff like that, finding niche items within gaming that not everyone knows a lot about. Specifically the Pokemon games, they always take a little bit longer to get listed because they need a thorough testing. Because I absolutely grew up on Pokemon. They absolutely, I need to make sure I can catch as many of them as possible.
You've got to complete the game, otherwise you can't say it's fully tested.
Exactly. And I think I did that with Pokemon Soul Silver during the first lockdown, and I bought it, and it must have sat in my death pile. It wasn't. It was sat in the DS for a month whilst I was playing it, and it was at such a high price.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So leading on to that,
oh yes,
as we've just mentioned it, I'm literally just going to go here. So if you were to be a Pokemon, what would you be?
Which Pokemon would you be? We asked Aaron this, so
I think it's got to be something fiery because,
of course,
spicy.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like a Typhlosion. They're pretty cool. So second generation fire type. It's basically the second generation of a Charizard, like the next.
Okay.
I wasn't
It's like the hipster version of a Charizard.
That's a cool Pokemon, or a Lugia because big wings,
of course,
big blue bird, big white bird. Yeah.
And obviously
probably a Typhlosion, though, fiery.
Poker cards and stuff. Yeah, cool. No, that's awesome, man. I mean, I think everyone needs to know who their Pokemon would be. That's the sort of hard hitting questions you get around here.
And what are yours?
Oh, mine's Eevee.
M's is Eevee, yeah.
And initials.
Like it depends how I feel. Like I feel like a Snorlax quite often.
You'd be a Ditto then.
You're definitely not a Snorlax.
No, I feel like a Snorlax.
You're not a Snorlax at all. You're the opposite of Snorlax.
What do you mean?
You like buzz off the walls. You're definitely not a Snorlax.
All right. Mentally, I feel like a Snorlax sometimes. Otherwise,
feel like one sometimes.
Yeah, we all feel
it
like.
It can be your favourite, but that's not your spirit animal.
No, probably not. I think Blastoise is my favourite. I just love Blastoise, the classic. You know what I mean? But Snorlax is, I like Snorlax.
I think you'd be Jigglypuff.
What? What are we Jigglypuff for?
Come on.
Right, no, let's move on quickly.
Just like I said, a few people that have subbed. We've got George. What?
You already said George.
I already said George, sorry.
Thanks again,
Russell.
Stacey. Yeah, awesome. Yeah. Honestly, guys, do sub. You're missing out. So we sort of touched on this briefly, and this isn't even Jess's one. What originally got you into reselling? Now I know you said because you lost your job and like you went into reselling, but what made you think I'll do reselling over whatever? It could be anything. Like what actually said, I'll do that.
So I watched people on YouTube like Nick years ago, like 3, 4, 5 years ago, and I attempted to start it whilst building a career and just failed miserably. I just bought some Nerf guns to start off with, and they just sat in a cupboard because I just didn't do anything with them. And I wanted something that obviously was scalable in the sense that I could move into bigger and better things such as Amazon and bulk buying, etc., but that would have a low barrier to entry. And wasn't going to take a load of cash to plow into it. Obviously, I had a redundancy payout, and I wanted to allocate a portion of that into starting something for my own. So I moved 500 quid from that into a business account or a separate personal account, and went from there and paid myself back over the next few months just to get the ball rolling. But it was purely because I had an interest and watched it previously, and I think there was probably a little bit of nostalgia there because, as I said earlier, going to the car boots with my mum, selling at them, etc. There's that a little bit of emotion in the back of my mind. So I thought I'll give this a go and find out where it will take me. But I think the biggest question I had when I was starting it was how much profit can you make? How viable is it? Obviously, I can see people are doing it, but there aren't really that many numbers out there to tell you how much people are living off and going from there. So I gave it my all for those first couple of months and here we are.
You smashed
100%,
it.
mate. That was an awesome answer. Yeah, smash that. And yeah, and
You
as
are
a lot of people, yeah, this lockdown and everything, it's sort of like has given a good boost to be like, okay, this is doable.
Do what I
you know what I mean? And like you said earlier, valuing your time, I believe that's one for us anyway. You know, even though you may work more hours reselling, if you know what I mean, like you could do anyway, it's sort of like you're in control. If you want to stop, you can stop. If you want time off over Christmas, you can. So yeah.
Although for that hours thing, I genuinely don't think I do. I know a lot of people say they work more hours in reselling, but it was literally up at 5, home at 8 every day.
That's nasty.
Obviously, the 2 days off are just going to be chill out and recover as much as possible.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it wasn't a particular. Well, I enjoyed the job. I didn't enjoy the commute.
Yeah.
No, 100%, dude. 100%. Right, you're in the chat. I'm on the next question.
So one more question.
Okay, so your biggest flip and your biggest flop.
Word.
Are we talking in terms of just pounds or in percentage?
Well, no, it can be either. So, like, your biggest flip, it could be the biggest flip. Could be like your percentage, or the ROI or whatever, or literally could be paid £1, sold it for 100, and that's awesome. Or you paid 10 and got whatever. But and then the flop might not be you lost money, but you might have spent too much time on it. It wasn't worth it. Or you might have lost money. Whatever you decide is your biggest win and biggest loss, biggest flip, biggest flop.
I think biggest flip would have been a graphics card that I picked up at a car boot, and it was actually on the second lap. My first lap is like a power lap normally to pick up all the stuff that I can quickly, keep an eye out and then go back through in a second more detail. But this still would put a load of like computing stuff out, and the thing that actually attracted me over to it was blank media. They had put some blank discs, and I was like, sealed. I'll go over, I'll grab this. Oh, what's this? I noticed the name. It's Ryzen. I know it's a computer brand, but I didn't know particularly the value of it. Asked them how much they wanted for both. They said £5 for a pack of sealed discs and this processor, and I was like, would you do 3? We met on 4. So £2 thing, purely because I knew nothing about it, but I knew it was going to be worth something. It's sealed in the box. Walked a few stores down, scanned it because it's new in the box, 150 quid on eBay.
Ooh,
I'm like,
nice.
Love that. I recognize that brand. I'm going to take a punt on it. But that was probably one of the first I'm going to take a punt on it buys that I actually did, which focused me made me want to look at more stuff on more people's stores to look out for it.
Definitely.
And the flop, it was a profitable flop, but it took a lot of time. And this is when we weren't in this. So we're in a 3-bed house at the moment. I occupy 2 of those bedrooms for my reselling, this office area with photography and listing and that, and the other one's a stock room. But we were in a 1-bed flat when I started this out. And when I said I watched a lot of channels back in the day, one of them was Ben Fitzpatrick. And I remember him doing that Lego series where he bought a load of sets, built them up, and then put them all on auction. So I bought a bleep ton of Lego, and it was something like 45-50 kilos of it, and it had all of the sets, all of the manuals, but it was all just in tubs. It wasn't in its packaging or anything like that. And I was like, I can sort all of this out in a 1-bed flat. So proceeded to start doing some of it in color.
Somewhere.
Hidden in the corner somewhere.
Exactly. Proceeded to start doing it in colors, and probably got about 500 grams through it, and was like, this ain't for me. So I put it up on as is, sold with all of the instruction manuals. It sold for about £600, and it cost £125 in shipping, because it went to someone in Oman whose son has like a huge Lego collection. They paid for the shipping, into the profit. So I made a decent amount of cash on it, but the time and the learning curve was kind of like, I'm only going to buy Lego if it's in its set,
separated,
or it's a very good price, very good price, and then just sell it by the kilo.
We do buy a lot of Lego, and it's the sort of thing, like, even if I look at it and go, oh, that's effort. That's I mean, when you see a box and you go, oh, that's not shouting my name. But it is still. If the price is right, I still find myself buying. If it's cheap enough. But the best one, yeah, like you said, when it is already built, you know, or it's sealed in a box, like, that's perfect.
Or it's got the instructions.
Well, on the Lego, I picked up one of the Ultimate Collection series Millennium Falcons.
Yes.
They retail at $5.56, something like that.
Wow.
£100, and someone had it at $250 on Local Collection on Facebook, but it was 2/3 built. So when I picked it up, I was like, the dilemma of now I've got to dismantle it, which is going to take 10 hours to put it back as it should, and then build it again. Do I sell it as it is again, which I ended up doing, or build it all?
Yeah.
At first, I was like, yeah, I'm going to build it all, and then it just sat on the living room table for.
I don't have the patience.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't.
I don't like building. I love buying Lego. I just don't like building it. Like we sell
Lego.
We sell so many sets. Like the box is open. I pull the box out, spread it out, take a photograph. I say I can't guarantee it's complete. You get what it is what it is. You know what I mean? Yeah. And most people are happy. They go, you know, we say like a bit may be missing. Yeah. So if we get a couple of pounds less than what a built one would be, it saved us a couple of hours work. You know?
Yeah.
We just look at it and go, nah.
Yeah, it's not for me. I built one of them little Lego board games the other day. It's only a little one. Didn't like it. Right, we've got a question from Budget Nostalgia.
Are you picking up the physical edition of Scott Pilgrim?
Scott Pilgrim.
I probably can tell by the expression on my face. I don't know what that is. So I'm going to Google it and see if it's something I want to buy. You mean a game or a statue? Or...
I don't know. It sounds like it because it says a physical edition. So I'm thinking, is that the physical copy of the game, like rather than a download, or is it like you said, you like buying the collectible sides of the gaming stuff? So maybe it's like a figurine to do with all
this speculation.
There's a lot of suspense is killing me.
Let us know. We'll get back to you. That's probably the best.
None of us know what that is, but
so probably not for now.
What your parents think of you selling now? Only asking as you are my children ages now. Our kids are 25 to 30 years old.
Yeah. So personally, for me, I was selling like at car boots and stuff at like 12 or 13, sort of selling my own stuff with my mum and dad, and then sort of realised people were buying from me, and then I could sell it to make people were buying from me for a profit, and then I realised I could do this as well. So like as a kid, I was doing it, done it through college. So my parents are very used to me doing it. It's one of the only things I've known to do, sort of thing. And then after college, I worked for a removal firm. So now, they're quite used to me doing it anyway.
I think my parents, like, I've worked as waitress. I've worked in childcare. I've got like my childcare qualifications.
Yeah, totally.
But I think they're proud of us. We're doing something that we enjoy doing, and we're happy.
We were chatting to your parents today, and they were saying they can see the hunger in us to want to earn more and sell more and grow in that. So I think our parents are happy with what we're doing. It is a bit of a oddball. Like none of our friends within our as not YouTube friends, if that makes sense, not reselling community
not real friends.
You know, they are real friends. You know what I mean?
Don't listen, Sam.
Don't listen, Sam. I mean, but like friends in Portsmouth who
people that we knew before
the reselling community. Yeah. None of them do it. You know, so
or
get it. Yeah. It's nice to have this community, and you can be like, guys, just found this Pokemon yellow and still boxed and minty fresh, and everyone's like, oh, that's awesome. Whereas you say it to your mate, you go, Pokemon? I haven't played that in years. You know what I mean?
That's coming back.
So we've got David in. Hello, David. We've got Zane in. Hello, Zane. Where are we? And a question for Sam. Do you think having management experience in a retail setting help you hit the ground running in your resale business?
Yeah, absolutely. I've managed a lot of KPIs, a lot of sales KPIs, a lot of process KPIs when I was in management. So from that perspective, yes. And I was always very hungry. Like most people in the car phone world, when they were all open, would stay in a store for 3 years. Within those 3 years I was there, I managed 5 different shops, progressing in size because I was hungry to keep on going. So the drive, yes. The analytical side of numbers, absolutely. So yeah, it's 100% helped me build a skill set, but also from a more like a customer service point of view as well. If I get maybe a less than polite message or something goes wrong, I'm able to deal with that issue without really any real hiccups because of the amount of Karens that I had to.
I can imagine. Definitely phone related as well. They come in, like, oh, you sold me this phone, it don't work. You turn it on and off. Oh, it works. You know what I mean? It's like, I want to speak to your manager.
Yeah, I turn around. I am the manager. I actually did that one. Genuinely did that one. It was more complicated than that as well, because Carphone was selling other networks. So it's not like you just had to know about the phone. It was you had to know about the terms and conditions on O2, EE, Vodafone, ID, Virgin, and also on broadband as well, and Orange. But training people to do that. If someone tells someone something wrong on a contract, but they tell them that they don't have a returns period and they do, or the other way around, or something goes wrong, and then you have to resolve that issue. And the Carphone warehouse system is garbage. So it's not like I could just do what I want to resolve it for the customer. I had to outthink the system to try and resolve the issue most of the time.
Reselling to walk in the park. Reselling, easy.
Exactly. That was a small part of our phone. How much do you want for your trading phone? I'll buy it and then I'll sell it on.
Do you buy many phones? That's the thing now. If you're at the car boot, do you buy phones?
No, there's so many things that can go wrong with them.
Yeah,
so many things, and a lot of people that I've watched that do phone flippings get stung because it might be blacklisted. They might not have checked that a phone has 3 microphones on it and they've only tested actually one of them, and the microphone changes when they make a loudspeaker phone call and it doesn't work, and then they get a return. So that's like keys that you type in on phones, like on the dial pad, and it will then do a full functionality test of the phone. And if people aren't doing that, it's not worth it. And then iPhones, they're mostly iCloud locked anyway, so you'll buy it, get it home, and then you can't do anything with it.
Yeah, I'm with you on that one. We don't really pick up phones, do we? No, yeah.
A vintage boxed one, they can fetch.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Like them ones on like that sort of shape, they sort of push up, that sort of like. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, and Kitty's also said I've been subbed to Sam for ages.
Awesome. Yeah, if you haven't, guys, do go sub to Sam. You're missing out. Right,
so we got Basic Dave in. I'm not really sure.
I like leg, and you can keep the Lego. Come on. That's one of our jokes. That's good. I like it. Budget Nostalgia has confirmed. So I don't know your actual name, so I'm just call it thing. It was a game from years ago, and it's coming from Limited Run. So that's a good one to look into.
Often opportunities emerge.
Where are we?
Yeah, awesome. Right. So we get back to the questions.
We got a little Kieran in.
Oh, hello, Kieran. The rummage around. So we are on. Talking about video games. Favorite current video game and favorite all-time video game.
So current video game is pretty easy. It's just Call of Duty.
Of course, it is.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I realistically play. At the moment, it's been a bit hit and miss with certain updates and weapons in it that have just broken the game and glitches. But you get that with any online game. Favorite all-time game. They're close, definitely. I think number 2, because I'm greedy and I'm going to give you 2 answers, was RuneScape, because I'm a nerd.
Oh, yes, Sam! I've got so much love for you now.
He was playing it in the first lockdown.
First lockdown, me and my mates were like, we're back on it just for a laugh. And then we
have a RuneScape, the old school RuneScape account. It's reasonably leveled. So
only old school, not the new. No, definitely not. Like, man, I spent some years on that game growing up. Yeah.
Only beaten by Pokemon games. I played them since Red, Yellow onwards, and got all the handhelds when they came out, and played pretty much all of them. Stopped playing them probably before Black and White came out. So that's that sort of genre. But yeah, Pokemon definitely is
Pokemon. Completed it, mate. Completed it. Caught them all.
Brilliant. Russell says he's off, but thanks for the chat. I'll have to watch.
Appreciate it, Russell. Have a good evening.
I cannot talk. And we got Craig in.
Evening, Craig.
Jess says you need to get on Animal Crossing.
You want to get Animal Crossing, don't you?
Now we've got the Switch. I want to
never played it.
Yeah, it's not something I've heard. It consumes a lot of time. So.
Doesn't Lee? I think Lee does Lee have it? I might have made it up. I can't remember. I know a few people play it. But yeah, so
Oh, Kieran still plays RuneScape.
Is it bad? I can't
Why didn't you have like a...
Oh,
Yes.
Kieran, why have you never told me this? Kieran, why we could go slay some dragons, go to the wildy. Like, we could...
And now we're all going to play this instead of Among Us.
Yeah, Among Us. Among Us who? Like go and mine some ore and just like kill some dragons.
I'm going to pretend I know what you're talking about.
Oh dear.
And we got JR in. Hello,
Evening,
JR.
JR. Okay, so next one. So what new items or products, not necessarily like brand new, just like something new that you want to learn more about? We touched on this earlier. I think that certain Jess mentioned it. Do you want to learn more about and sell more of? So, you know, in particular, whether go on, sorry.
Clothing and shoes, just in general.
Shoes.
Shoes, I know nothing, and I'm not a very fashionable person, which doesn't help me pick out something. So at the moment, when charity shops were opening, I was going in with the mentality of, that looks hideous, Ricky Lee would wear it, buy it.
Buy it.
But there's so many brands, so many things to look out for. I've done a few pairs of shoes. Like I've picked up a couple of pairs of DMs and a few Nike trainers and stuff like that, just because it's easy to recognize the brands on them. And if they're going for a couple of quid when the car boots are open, sure, why not? But clothing, like, is just a minefield for me, because it's not something that I'm particularly into or care about, but there is good money there. And if there's a car boot or a charity shop, and most charity shops are clothes, then absolutely need to focus on that. But it's all about learning and watching people who do it. So definitely. Ola, so the
only thing I begrudge about clothing, like we do sell some, like we used to sell on Depop, didn't we?
Oh, okay, but yeah,
before we even did reselling as such, but it was
before,
But just the amount of returns we get on eBay,
returns on clothes, it's so annoying.
People try it on, don't fit.
Well, you give the dimensions, everything, but I know there's like clothing resellers who just do clothing, and fair play to you guys. So
that's the only thing that makes me just not that.
But we do need to learn more. We want to learn more as well. But also do.
I think for me, it's more about just picking the low-hanging fruit. So if I know that's good money to be able to flip, as opposed to knowing about every brand, every detail. So I wouldn't expect my knowledge to be the same as it was on gaming stuff, but just I could look at a few pairs of shoes that are out there and be like, okay, that one's going to fetch double up or triple up or whatever.
Definitely.
But like Dot Mines, like, they're always a safe bet. If the price is right, the conditions okay, you know, like you'll always pick them up. Air Force. An Air Force One. Okay, yeah, exactly. It's a few like, you know, easy names. No, like, and even we know. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be safe to pick up. So next one, Samuel. Is it Samuel or is it Sam?
It is Samuel, yes, but only when I'm being told off.
Or is it Mr. Stuff? Completely different. That's the only fans now.
The only reason he asked because your brother's called Sam and it's just Sam.
It's not Sam. Yeah, if I call him Samuel, he gets annoyed. So, this is the big one. This is what everyone's been waiting for.
Drum roll.
Your favorite YouTube reseller.
Phoenix Resales.
Phoenix Reseller. I recognise that name. I do recognise that name. Oh, God. Oh no! Whoa! Yeah, sorry. I don't make that clear. UK based. UK based. Yeah. And can't do a Ricky. Put them all in the basket. They're all going in the. No.
It's so brutal.
Yeah, it's difficult. A lot of people bring a lot of value.
Oh, we've heard this so often. Yeah.
Stalling tactics so that I can wrap everyone.
Basically,
in my head.
You like one, you hate the rest.
On your channel, right? So,
yeah, you can't say us, even though it's very kind. Thank you. But,
I think from an educational standpoint, Lee Cola Flipper is
learn a lot.
The amount he knows about it. If I can just scrape knowledge % of what he knows about the stuff that I don't, then I'm going to learn a lot. So,
Everyone sits on the fence, don't they? Yeah.
I just wasn't allowed to say that.
But no, that's a good answer.
We've got RP Sasha. Hello, ladies and gents. Been a few weeks since logged into YouTube, but you guys put a smile.
That's very kind. Well, we really appreciate you coming in. Kieran said, "Don't say me, Sam." Don't worry, you didn't have any chance of saying that, so it's fine.
And we got Martin.
Hey,
Hello,
Martin.
Martin.
Hello,
If
hello.
anyone has got any questions before we...
Yeah, for Sam, obviously. We've got a couple left on ourselves. We've just hit the 9 o'clock. Sam will keep you for a little bit longer. I don't want to take too much of your evening up. But no, I appreciate it, dude. Go to 11. Mr. Stuff versus Reach Around. I think that's a bit rude, that is. Kieran. I think that's a little bit rude. This is a PG. Right, quickly moving on.
It's actually my OnlyFans as well.
What do you sell?
Yeah,
I'll smell. Oh, he's smelling stuff on OnlyFans. Right.
If you could visit any of the world, where would you be?
Yeah, anywhere in the world, where and why?
I would like to do Australia.
Australia.
Be hot.
Australia.
And New Zealand. That
Nice.
would be great to go for
Fiji.
3-4 weeks. Yeah, I think just the other side that I've done. We've been to New York. We try and go to a European capital or city every year, and we still managed it last year. But we snuck in just before everything went crazy.
Oh, sweet.
Done well. Where'd you go?
Went to Budapest.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, that was actually probably our best city break holiday that we've been on. But yeah, I'd like to do Australia. It probably won't happen. Han isn't great with flights. We went to Barbados for our honeymoon, and we basically had to get her drunk to get on the plane.
Wow.
But if it's worth it and doing it, then it's worth it. So,
or you just stop. You do like a half. You know what I mean? You go somewhere. You know, like a shorter flight. Stay there for a couple of days, then go on tours. You know what I mean? Like if that makes it flying, and you get an extra.
I think 2 flights would be worse than 1.
Mate, okay, that's fair enough. Yeah.
Pass out, take some sleeping tablets, wake up the other side.
It's done. It's yeah. But no, I'm sure we have. Em's been to Oz. I haven't, but I would definitely love to visit, and New Zealand, obviously. And we'll go see the Thursday Thrifters as well.
Yeah, exactly. Down under.
Go down under. Who's on next week? I heard it's me. We do have a guest for next week, as we do have a bit of a list of people.
On, Jess.
But Jess, we would love to have on. We would love to have a chat. We
can't do next week.
Well, we can't do next week because we tell them?
Not yet.
Not that. Okay, we'll wait till the end. The
announcement.
I'll just say RRP / just read your message there, mate. Hope everything is as good as it can be.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, glad that we're
sending love,
able to help, even in a small way.
We got Titch in. It really annoys me when I try to get something on Facebook Marketplace and it says it's sold. And then watch Sam's channel.
Yeah, it probably is.
We have the same feeling.
Yeah.
Sam lives near Brighton, and it's the same.
Yeah. I walk into a charity shop. Sam's walking out. He's like, "Yeah, I won't go in there. Done it. Completed it."
Quick on the marketplace.
Leave a heart, Jack and Emily learning a lot, and you both will go.
I'm going to hope you mean far, which is very kind. It's very kind, and I really appreciate that. But you know, if we go fat as well, then you know, in time we may do. But leave a heart. That is very kind of you, and we do really appreciate it.
So that made me giggle.
Yeah, tip of us. Right, we're on two questions left. Going. Which one?
If you were to replace any of the week.
Sunday
waffle, who would it be and why?
Yeah, if you had to take one of their seats, who would you take? And why?
This is a challenging question. I think my internet might kick out in a minute.
It could just be for 1 week.
Can you just clarify for anyone who doesn't watch the Sunday Waffle who they are, please?
So, you have... Well, you're putting me under pressure here. I just boggled my mind. How have you done this to me?
So who are they? The lads
are all legends. So James collects hosts. We have Rummage Around the Place, who buys stuff and never sells it. Ricky, the legend. Lee. Why have I drawn a blank?
John Luke.
He hasn't uploaded in. No.
That's fine.
He's been hibernating with us
because the show is theirs. Absolutely.
1 week only. 1 week only.
Who's the closest ginger that I?
Anyone who sits on the fence does not stay, okay?
Only joking.
I'm only messing, but we do need an answer.
None of them.
No, oh, come on,
Put me
Sam.
on the fence.
No, come on, just kick one out. You know, kick one out.
It's so pushy.
Who would you?
Or change it to the favourite fivesome. Then you can be in as well.
There you go. That's fine then.
Yeah, there we go. All right, we'll let him off. He answered the favourite reseller. We'll let him off on the Sunday waffle.
He's going to tell us after.
He will tell us after. Yeah, we'll know. And we'll finish on our question that we do ask everyone. If anyone stays till the end, they will know. It is, who is or what is or has been or still is your biggest inspiration?
In life or things.
Life or reselling? Yeah, yeah. It doesn't have to just be reselling, or it can be reselling, or just life in general.
I have a very scripted interview answer for this. So
Love it.
In two parts. So I have an inspiration and a motivation. So
Okay.
my motivation is my wife and providing for her and our future and our family one day. And
Love that.
my
Love it.
inspiration is my dad, because of the amount of effort that he put in growing up. When I was a young kid, we weren't particularly well off or anything like that. He worked 2 jobs whilst at night school to basically feed us and grow up, and is now reaping the rewards of running his own business. But his work
Awesome.
ethic is absolutely second to none, and that's where I hopefully get half of his work ethic from. But yeah, he motivates me, he inspires me to do more, and Hannah motivates me to actually list some stuff.
Awesome. I love that.
That
Great
was-
answer. Yeah, spot
Chef's
on.
kiss.
And a nice way to
job.
say. Sorry, it cut out. Say that last bit again.
You're having an interview and that comes up. That's your answer.
Just say that. Just say that. Yeah. He said this before. He has said it before. Or as Tea Cake says, the Wombles. It could be. But yeah, no, I appreciate everyone who's come in the chat this evening. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, I had a glass of Coca-Cola earlier. But yeah, if you haven't already, please, guys, do go and sub to Sam Smell Stuff. He will. All right, Sam sells stuff. It is. It is half. Oh, that's a good answer. Good answer. But yeah, it is an awesome channel, and he'll be hitting 1K in no time at all. We are on next week. We are discussing technical things with the man himself. But is it his first?
It might
be his first.
On with Joe once.
He's been on with Joe, I think. Yeah. But John Luke's not had him on yet. I don't think anything. No. Stacey, the man, the myth, the legend.
We're gonna try.
We're gonna try and get Stacey on next week, as long as all the technicalities, everything goes to plan, everything works.
If you don't know who Stacey is, his YouTube channel is Recovered Riches.
Recovered Riches, yeah. They've got an awesome warehouse. He smashes. Yeah, he listed 110 things yesterday.
Crazy.
110 in a day on his own. So yeah, we can't wait to have him on next week. Hopefully, if all goes to plan. If not, we'll get a sub like Ricky. And and we hope to have a good chat. Ian was the sub. I remember that. Yeah. But yeah, we hope to get him on next week. So I hope to see all of you guys there next week. I hope you have a lovely week. Stay safe, and thank you, Sam, for coming on.
Thank you for having me. Much appreciated. It's it's been a dream. A dream of mine. I've gone away. There you go. You can have my thumbs up again.
Yeah, and this is the time when you morph away and end up. But no, dude, we really appreciate you giving us your time this evening. Ricky's still here. Now I'm second sub. See. And yeah, Jess.
You can come on the week
Yeah,
after.
drop us a message though, Jess. Definitely, we would love to have you on, and be good to have a chat and learn more about your awesome mystery boxes that I know have stopped at the moment, but they may be back. But
we'll see you Wednesday. No,
Wednesday.
Sunday. For a brand new video.
Yes.
We'll see you next Thursday.
Yes, which will be talking about our new charity venture. So that is awesome. We'll hope to see you on for a Sunday. Sam's ready. Like, end the stream. I'm ready. But yeah, guys, stay safe. Look after yourselves. Keep hustling. Keep thrifting. And yeah,
We've been ourselves.
You've been ourselves. Love you, bye.
Mwah.